Hey everyone. I haven't made a video in nature in a really long time, for many reasons, but inspiration has struck me, and it's warm enough for me to actually sit outside, even though it's winter time. And there's something about this place, this area, that during the winter, when it's not covered in snow, that's really serene. It's got a beautiful, serene energy about it. So I wanted to share it with you. And I really wish that you could have seen what it was like this morning. It was beautiful, and it was such a gift to me after having such a dark, lower experience last night, and really being in a lower vibration to lifting up from that into like an unfolding, like a flower opening up. And look, as I'm saying that, the sun is coming out, but like an unfolding of a flower. So when I woke up, it was like a gift to me. Everything was covered in ice and the sun was out, so everything was sparkling like diamonds. I mean, everything, like this tall grass, the fence posts, leaves, grass, everything, trees covered in icicles. So it was a vision to behold, and I don't think you can see it. I try to sit somewhere where, like, far back in the tall grass, there's still some ice, but I don't think you'll be able to see it. Okay, so inspiration has struck me, and that's why I'm making this video. Because like I said in my last one, I haven't really been making videos and being present online in these virtual realities. I have been more present in the physical reality, the reality where I am experiencing my family, you know, my partner, my fur baby, Wolfgang. He's out here with me. Wolfie, you want to come say hi? Come here, baby. Come say hi. Say hello. I'm Wolfgang. I've never had him in a video before. If you read my blog, in October, he was attacked by 2 dogs. And it was very scary for us. It was so scary and traumatic for us and for him. So he still has some anxiety, and that's why I'm not letting him run around off a leash. Also, the laws here. But anyways, yeah. He misses running around on the land, but I'd rather my partner be here with him. He listens to Thai really well. So, anyways, the inspiration came from this artist named Kerli, I believe. She's Estonian. I was listening to a bunch of different music. I was in a very low vibration yesterday. So this video is going to be very raw, very open and vulnerable, because I need to be, and there's strength in vulnerability. So many people think that you're stronger when you put up a show, that you have everything together, that nothing is happening, that you never have a low, or if you have a low, you shouldn't talk about it. And sometimes that is necessary, you know, to move through things, you know, silently, because it's yours, right? But sometimes it's okay to be vocal, to share, you know, to have community, to commune with others. So this is one of those moments, because it's not really personal. So, are you giving them kisses? Oh, do you want to sit down? Come on, sit. No? Can you sit? Oh, you're a good baby. So it's not just me. It feels like it's just me, and for many other women, it's going to feel like it's just you. Like you are the only one going through particular feelings, that you're experiencing certain things alone, and you're not. And so that is a huge reason why I'm making this video. and to also tell you you're not alone. Okay? 1, you're not alone. And 2, if Mother Earth can do it, so can you. Boom! That says a lot right there, okay? I'm sitting outside for a reason. I'm sitting outside in the cold. I mean, hello, I've got a hoodie on and a coat. I'm sitting out in the cold for a reason. I'm showing her barren land. I'm showing her barren skin. You know, all her blooms are gone. All, you know, winter's a death, right? And as I said in my last video and in the blog post, that there's been a lot of death, spiritual death, energetic death, a lot of death of old patterns, just a lot of death. And you already know, if you're experiencing things, you know. So, you know, everything is tied together. Everything is interdependent. We are all one. We are all interdependent on everything and everyone. We are all connected. Nature has a rhythm. We have a rhythm. We flow together. So, just as there is winter time in a season, you know, we human beings, we go through seasons as well. We go through a death, and it can happen in tune with nature. So it can happen in tune with winter time, and it can just also happen at many different points in your life. A type of death experience, a dark night of the soul. And this is always going to be necessary to continue to evolve, to continue to transform. Transformation is always going to require a death. It's always going to require fire energy to burn away and transform energy into something new. Okay? The phoenix energy. And so I say this to you once again. If Mother Earth can do it, so can you. You will not only survive, you will thrive. You will die. You will face a death. You will feel a death. And you will feel barren at times, stripped away of everything, and feel like beauty has left you, and oh, I'm in this dark place, and you know, we know how it goes, right? Wolfie baby, I'm talking. He hears some other doggies barking. And he lost my train of thought. Yeah, you will feel barren. You will feel so low. And there will be times during this transformational process that you quite frankly feel like you don't even think you can go on, or you feel, God, how much more can I take? Or this hurts so much. I'd like to think his barking is like confirmation, like, hallelujah, mama, keep preaching. Wolfie baby, come here. Wolf, watch me. His tail is up. Ooh, listen to that. The raven. So you've got songbirds. I hope you've been hearing the chatter of the songbirds. They're really quiet now. But 2 ravens just went by. Is it okay now? Can mommy speak? You will feel the bitter winter within your spirit, within your soul. You will feel like the time is endless. I mean, it is, but you'll feel like this death, this winter is endless, and it'll never end. You will feel like you need to just curl up tight, and you know, you really bundle in and get into fetal position. You know, you'll feel like, oh, just so withdrawn. But look, Mother Earth goes through this every year. For eons. I mean, look at her. You know, her trees. Look at these trees behind me. They're naked. Look at the grass. It's dead. There's no green, there's no life above ground. But a lot is going on underneath the surface. Oh, can I get an amen? Shine down the lights. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on underneath the surface. There's a lot taking place in the lower chakras, the root chakra, the grounding, the safety, the roots, right? The sacral chakra, the solar chakra. There's a lot going on. There's been a lot going on. Whew, quite frankly, last year there was definitely a lot going on. But is it not for a greater foundation? Is it not for stronger, thicker, deeper roots? You know, we may not see anything going on above the surface, right? There's so much taking place underneath. The roots are communicating with one another. All life underneath. All these ecosystems, microorganisms. There's so much life underneath the roots or underneath the ground, and they're all communicating and working and doing work. Because soon Mother Earth knows that winter won't last forever, and she will bloom again. She will blossom again. And the same goes for you. Especially my ladies, my goddesses, the feminine collective. Please understand that you are doing so much work. I've been experiencing it myself, and you know, of course I talk with my girlfriends, and I just know, I know many of you other women who are in tune are feeling it, going through it, and to be completely honest, it's kind of been so strange, because that during the winter solstice, that rebirth, ooh wee, that energy, right? Like, woo, and then like a rush into this higher vibration, and just like new beginnings. That was the theme. New beginnings, just new, breaking through the old paradigm for real, like for real this time, like just breaking through it, and being like, yes, I'm ready. I can anchor in my light body. I can anchor in myself into this grid, right? That we've all been working on for so long, and anchor in, and holy shit, like it's just like boom, magic everywhere. I mean, and I'm saying that because, like I wrote in my blog post about the rainbow portal, the rainbow gateway, is that, oh, that was interesting. I felt like a hand was on my back. But it's just that, over the past few years, we have been able to tune in and anchor in to the higher vibrations of reality for a certain amount of time. Heck, it could have been a month, 2 months, 5 months, a year, 2 years, 3 days, 30 minutes, regardless, whatever amount of time, but we have been able to anchor in and experience it and embody it and live it and be it. And then we go through something, or some kind of alignment, or some kind of trigger, or whatever, and then we go down back into a valley, and then we come up into the high mountain and back down into a valley, right? And what's being offered to us, by all of us who've been creating this, is it's here. It's always here to really tune in, to really be, to really anchor in. So it's been really funny and strange that ever since that rainbow portal, I can feel the old paradigm and the energies that work within the old paradigm, like desperately, like clawing and trying to grab at you, at anyone, to try and trigger you, and then get you to stay in a certain vibration of fear so that it can keep feeding off of you. Whatever emotion, whatever it is that comes from a place of fear, it allows them to feed off of you. And I'm not even the only person who said this. You will find others who are open and willing and doing the work to be the vessels of communication. They have said that there are energies from the old paradigm that will try to continue to feed off of your power. It is up to us. Will we continue to feed these entities that are parasitic, that can only survive off our power? Our power. And that's why you have to reclaim your power, which last year was a lot of work in doing that for many, for a large collective, me included, me and my partner included. And so once you can be in that state of awareness so that you are observing moments when there's a choice, you have the choice. Even if you don't feel you have a choice, that's just different degree of awareness, but you have a choice in if you will give up your power momentarily. And it's okay. We are in the human experience, so it's gonna happen sometimes. But if you recognize that, oh shit, I'm giving away my power, I do not have to feel that way. I can allow myself to feel that way. And sometimes feeling a certain way is necessary. We have to experience it. We have to feel in order to go through, heal, and release. But it's up to you if you are going to do that process of experiencing to release, or if you are just going to play in it, make it a reality, be in the reality, that reality. It's up to you. It's your choice. Ladies, I've been feeling a lot, especially these last 2 weeks, and I will be blunt. I have been experiencing some really extreme bouts of rage, anger, and I was just like, holy shit, I mean, this is not really like me. Yes, when I was younger, and people from my younger days will attest to the type of personality I had at that time and how I had more of an attitude and did express some frustration and anger at times, but I've never just been an angry person. And especially when I completely dedicated myself to my spiritual journey, I did not want to allow myself to get angry or act out in anger. And my mistake was not finding a balance. You know, I needed to allow myself to feel it, to express it in some form that does not harm anyone. There's such a thing as righteous anger. And since I did not express this anger at certain times, it built up within me. And so I've been experiencing this stored anger. But it's not just me. And it's not just because of my personal, my identity, my personal experience. I'm feeling the collective. I am feeling the feminine collective, the divine feminine. I lose my sense of identity as Trina Otero, and I feel all of us. I feel the feminine, but I feel like it's me. So I'm just, I'm angry about this, and like old stuff coming up. And I was just like, oh my god, okay, I have to see what's going on. I haven't checked the astrological alignments in a while, and because I've been trying to do a much better job of being really present and allowing to go within and to guide myself, to find divine guidance, instead of looking online, getting on social media, going outside for something, for guidance, for anything. But what I like to do is, if I'm experiencing something, I then immediately go to twinflames1111.com. Yes, this site. This woman, this beautiful soul, is amazing. And I swear, when I read her forecast, she does weekly forecasts. I literally feel like she's me, which she is me because we are all one. But I literally feel like it's my higher self who wrote the article for me, so that if I fall away or fall astray or seem a little confused or like, oh God, what's going on? I feel this energetic stuff, but I'm not quite sure why. I go there and I just literally feel like my higher self. I feel like my partner has written it for me to say, baby, look, dear one, look, this is what's going on. I kid you not. This is literally the only thing I have come across in the past 2 years that has never skipped a beat. It is never inaccurate, and it is not me. It is not me wanting it to be true. I have literally just experienced that I will experience things and I will feel things. I will experience things within my personal experience and then experience something with my partner. And then I go and read her stuff and it's all there. It is there, plain as day. The astrological alignments, what the astrological alignments are causing energetically down here on the planet, energetically, within the masculine collective, within the feminine collective, and how it's affecting relationships, the union of the man and the woman, the divine union, okay? And so I strongly encourage you to check out her website, and I will provide that link. I'll provide it above, I promise, and below. And, subscribe to her. Subscribe for her weekly forecast. She doesn't bombard you with anything else. She literally just sends you a weekly forecast. And you don't have to check it religiously like a horoscope. Don't get obsessed. Just, if you ever are confused, check it out and it will help detangle stuff for you. It will. At least for me it does. Maybe it might not resonate with some of you. But if it does, then now you have one more resource. Before I go, okay, I did say I would be more vulnerable, so yes, I shared how I've been feeling anger, but the other thing that's coinciding with this, that is interdependent on this cycle right now, this flow of energy, it has something to do with Lilith. I don't know that much about this cosmic being Lilith. I don't know about her when she plays with other cosmic beings, okay? So I still need to learn in this aspect, but because of that and the full moon in Leo last week, my moon sign is Leo, so I felt the full moon strongly, okay? But women, you'll be very surprised if you read the last 2 forecasts, okay? Last week's and this week. And you're gonna laugh. And if you can remember, I would love for you to come back to this video and comment and tell me just how much it synced up with your experiences and what you're experiencing. I would love to hear from others. This is why I'm being more vulnerable, because I want to create that community, a safe space for women to come together, to lift one another up and help one another through this healing, because we are healing for the collective, for all, okay? And this will also help in building community for my podcast that I'm creating. That is, it's going to be for women and men, but there will be so many topics that are for women, for the healing of the divine feminine and to empower the divine feminine, but so that we can be strong, gentle leaders to help bring the divine masculine back into balance, to bring the masculine back into balance, to help them heal. They are going through this process right now, and it's tough. So I root for you, dear masculine. I root for you, my beloved Ty. I root for you, gentlemen. You can do it, and you are doing it, and don't give up. Do not give up. I know it seems hard at times, but you've got this, and we, your queens, are here to have your back, to hold your hand, to walk beside you, to help you. Okay? So women, yes, right, before I go, I want to say that the personal tidbit I want to add that goes along with all these themes is that I started to see a chiropractor routinely. And last week it was just, I was going every day. And he finally was able to get my upper back to adjust. My upper back has got some issues, which, it's a lot of stuff stored there. And funny thing is that in this back area is the back solar plexus. Okay, and in pranic healing and maybe other modalities, you will discover that, especially in the back in general, is where the past is. A lot of past stuff stored. And especially in the back solar plexus, it's a lot of old pain, old anger, old resentment, all from the past, right? But it's resentment, anger, frustration, and how a person has been disempowered, just a lot of past stuff. And so when he finally got it to adjust, like a day or so later, I was experiencing some moments of extreme rage, of anger, and I allowed myself to yell and scream and curse and get angry, alone. And also my partner allowed me to express myself with more force, with more masculine energy, that fire. Of course I didn't do it in a way to harm anyone, but we just allowed for me to let it out. And the same goes for this weekend and this week. And it just all coincides with the cosmic alignments, but also the chiropractic care. So there's just a lot that we queens are holding upon our shoulders, that we've been holding on our back, burdens, things from our past, from the far past, as in past lives, for the collective, for your family, for your ancestors, for the collective. And believe me, it is not all you. Some days, if you think you're just really fucked up and you don't know what you're going to do, just remember, you're not alone. And if Mother Earth can do it, so can you. We are going through a winter. We are going through a phase of this burning off of the old, of death. All this death. But honey, spring is coming. You can start celebrating now if you want to celebrate, because spring is coming. Joy is here and it's coming. Spring, the blooming, all of it's going to just burst forth through the surface and into beautiful flowers. You are going to bloom. You are going to blossom. You are going to blossom. And not just you. Your counterpart, others around you, we are going to blossom. This is truly new beginnings. This is an amazing year, a Master 11 year. So that means so much manifestation taking place now. So don't give up. Don't think you're somehow fucking up or like you're not getting it right. You're doing it just fine. We're all doing it just fine, right on time. And so that I wanted to encourage you and inspire you and be more vulnerable. I don't know why I'm mixing up my words. I'm really tired though. And I want to provide you with a song, because the song I told you about, it's amazing and beautiful. So thank you, Kerli. Kerli, I hope I'm saying your name right. You are a beautiful queen, and I'm so happy I found you and your music. Thank you, beautiful soul. Yes, because after I watched you know what you did? You just reminded me of my amazingness, my power, my magic. And that's when I literally felt myself come out of my lower vibration, the darkness, and I began to be more gentle to myself and nurturing. It was a whole process last night, as if I was going through a whole transformation of death, the winter into spring, all within like a few hours. But thank you. Your song is beautiful, and I am so happy and proud of you for taking time to go commune with Mother Nature for almost a whole year. It's amazing to tune in with her, and therefore tune back into your femininity, your power, our creative power. So ladies, I'm going to share the song with you below as well and up above. Alright, that's it for now. A 31-minute video. Take care of yourselves. Don't be hard on yourselves. Allow yourself to feel, to experience, and release. Let it go. May the light guide you now and always. Namaste. Mitakoe oyasin. Aroha nui. Sorry guys, I don't know what's going on with my speech today. Ciao.